हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द सेकंड एपिसोड ऑफ होम्योपैथिक स्टार्स ऑफ नागपुर। आज हम डॉक्टर कासिम चिमथानवाला सर से बात करेंगे। डॉक्टर कासिम चिमथानवाला सर बेसिकली एक एमबीबीएस डॉक्टर थे जिनके पास एलोपैथिक साइंस की काफ़ी सारी डिग्रीज थी, बट उन्होंने होम्योपैथी चूज़ किया, होम्योपैथी पढ़ाई करी, होम्योपैथी डिग्रीज ली और पूरी लाइफ होम्योपैथी प्रैक्टिस की और होम्योपैथी को डेडिकेट किया। सो ही इज़ प्राउडली कॉल्ड एज अ होम्योपैथ। उन्होंने काफ़ी सारे बुक्स लिखे, जैसे ही इज ऑथर टू मैनी बुक्स लाइक होम्योपैथिक नोजोड्स, होम्योपैथिक केस टेकिंग, ह्यूमन माइंड, माइज्म, etc. He is a proud homeopath because he has contributed for homeopathic science, homeopathic research, practice, teachings, writings, etc. उन्हें काफ़ी सारे अवार्ड से सम्मानित किया गया है, लाइक स्टार ऑफ होम्योपैथी, लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड्स, एक्सेट्रा। इस टॉक शो में डॉक्टर कासिम चिमथानवाला सर एक बेसिक इंपॉर्टेंट लेसन के बारे में बात करते हैं, क्वालिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं, जो कि एवरी होम्योपैथ शुड इनकलकेट इन देमसेल्व्स। व्हाट इज दैट क्वालिटी? लेट्स हियर इट फ्रॉम डॉक्टर कासिम चिमथानवाला सर।
I belong to a homeopathic family because my family is in homeopathy for the past 125 years. So even though I was MBBS and fortunately I was a meritorious student, had a distinction in medicine, got admission in MD, nevertheless it was a family pressure and I had to go to homeopathy. And when I was inclined to go to homeopathy, I met people over here. I went to the college, homeopathy college over here, and also to nearby. But then there was no one who could teach me. Rather, everybody said, "कि कासिम साहब आपको तो कौन पढ़ा सकता है?" Yes, because during my internship program, during my even house job, I had read all the books in homeopathy. There was not a single book which was remaining for me. Kent's philosophy, Robert's philosophy, Kuro's philosophy, Sarkar Organon, Kent's repertory, everything, Dhawle's lectures, everything I had done. But still I was not convinced. The fact is that I was not convinced that homeopathy acts. Because I had a strong materialistic mind and I only learned that this is tubercle bacilli and this is streptomycin. Streptomycin kills the bacteria and that is why streptomycin is the treatment for tuberculosis. This is what was my concept and I was very strongly, but I will say, belonging to that school of thought. As far as homeopathy was concerned, although I read Kent's philosophy and things, vital force, concept of vital force, concept of miasm, I could not digest that because they were hypothetical and they were. It seemed to me as imaginary, and this is the reason people over here they suggested me कि Kasim Sahab, no one can teach you because you are so obstinate, so proud. The only person who can teach you is in Calcutta. And the one who can teach you is Dr. Jain Kanjilal, and coincidentally happens to be MRCP. He is an allopath who has converted himself to homeopathy, and today he is considered to be one of the best homeopaths in the world, on the globe. Practically majority of the homeopaths all over the globe are his students. So, but unfortunately he doesn't teach. I said forget about it. You just give me an introduction letter, I will go and meet him. I went to him, lots of things happened, I don't want to go into the details of it. I convinced him that I would like to come and serve under you. And initially, of course, hesitantly he said no to me, but I could not dare to introduce myself that I have done MBBS, and that time I was doing my post-graduation in tropical medicine. I was doing my post-graduation in skin. I was already admitted in homeopathic medical colleges. But I could not dare to tell him because I want to work under him. Over there, one thing which I learned is that homeopathy can only be imbibed, or rather I should use the word, perceived by a Guru-Shishya system. And it was you require a guru who can teach you. Books cannot teach you. This is, I could understand it hardly within a month. And so I thought that I require a good guru. And that is the reason I bowed down in front of Kanilal, spoke all the things were false. I never made him to know that I am MBBS. I did not make him to know that I am doing supervision because I thought if I say so, probably he will not permit me to come. And I wanted to sweep the floor, polish his shoes, and polish his brasso, his snuff box. This is what I wanted to do it, and that was my method to serve my guru. And so I did. And Kanilal sir could not understand. He thought that I am nothing, and he appointed me as a compounder, paying 30 rupees per month. And my duty assigned to me was to bring 3 buckets full of water from the well up on the floor, because this dispensary was on the second floor, up on the floor, wash the entire dispensary and sit in one corner because you don't understand homeopathy. You should not speak homeopathy. That is what was understood by Kanilal sir. So I used to sit in one corner. It was one good day when one of my compounders went on leave for Durga Puja, and I was permitted to come inside and prepare those medicines and dispense. It was a mere coincidence that a patient, along with him, an attendant. Patient came out from the chamber room of Kanilal sir, and an attendant also came out along with him. And the attendant saw me and he shouted. And in Bengali he said, Ami enake dekhechi. I have seen this fellow. So the patient said, where? Tropical school. And tropical school is an all Asia school. It is not a small school. Over there, the students are from all over Asia. And only 7 students. And I was the first. And over there, they don't take lectures. They only pick up a patient, give you the patient, and you have to present that patient in front of 5 assigned professors by the university. And these 5 professors will sit and you present that case in front of him, and they will give you marks from 2. So it is history of the School of Tropical Medicine. No student got more than 1.5 marks and 3-4 answers. It was on that day I got 2 out of 2. And when you get 2 out of 2, the entire college praises you. And that is why they garlanded me, everything. Yes, I remember. I was elated. I was very happy. So they everything. And that Kanilal sir heard. And then when I went into the room, he said, keep your money here. And now tell me who are you. Tears started falling. Kanilal sir got up. I told him, sir, I am son of man of flax. I passed MBBS. I am doing tropical medicine diploma. I am doing diploma in homeopathy. I am doing diploma in skin. And I spoke all lies to you. He got up, he hugged me, he wept, and he said, what did you say? No, sir, whatever I must have said, I am sorry for it. If you can excuse me, please. Next day, chair came next to him. He said, sit. His own daughter was his assistant. Along with his daughter, there were 6 assistants, and everybody said, do you know who is he? They used to shout at me, you are coming late. How to tell them that I have to attend 6 colleges? So then everybody bowed in front of me, And then within hardly a year, month or so, I made Kanjilal sir to get up from his chair and ask him to please go back home because he must be feeling sick. I will sit on the chair. So then after, I started conducting his dispensary, and I was fortunate enough to conduct it for 1.5 years thereafter. So this is what Guru Shishya system.
It's very inspirational, sir. It's very
And when he wrote a letter to me, he said, I am now convinced that you are on my line, but only one work I am assigning you. Before you die, make one Qasim and go.
okay.
So it is only for that one Qasim I am teaching all these people.
Yes.
I am trying to find only one Qasim. I have not been given anything else. No work has been given to me, only to make one Qasim. And for that one Qasim, I am working for the past 35 years. And I must have taught not less than 20,000 students who are all over the globe. Yes, today my students are in the UK, they are in USSR, USA, they are in Australia, everywhere my students are there. Because I conduct Gurukul.
Yes, yes.
I conduct Gurukul, and in Gurukul, but I have got a hospital at Etwari, where the students, about 30 students come, they have to stay there from morning 6 o'clock, and we both sit, I and my son Dr. Adil, we sit for Dhyan, Yoga Abhyas,
Yes.
and then the entire day we conduct the patients, we examine the patients, conduct classes, repertorization, every possible thing which is necessary to make a good, complete homeopath. That is what we do till 11 o'clock at night. And this is what we have done. Up till now, we have conducted 65 such schools within 30 years. There are 2 schools in a year, winter school and summer school. So this is my own journey.
Sir, I feel that you have created a benchmark for the homeopaths. I feel that that standard is very, it's very respected standard.
One of the reasons I should tell you that when I shifted from allopathy, MBBS, and when I was going to Calcutta, I resigned my MD seat. And mind you, I resigned an MD seat under Professor Chaube. And Professor Chaube was considered to be a walkie-talkie medical dictionary. And no one can dare to be a house officer under him. And I had that privilege. So when I resigned, Chaube sir got wild. He said, "Bloody fool! You doing homeopathy? Useless! Is homeopathy a science? You are going for homeopathy? Leaving MD?" And I said, "Sir, please excuse me." No, he did not listen. He came to my house and he said to my brother, "Sahib, what are you doing? You are leaving our student.
Meritorious to
He is the best among Nagpur." So my brother said, "Sahib, when you have come, we are thankful. But no, he will not do allopathy. He will have to go to homeopathy because homeopathy is our religion. Homeopathy is for the past 100 years. We will not be able to do it. So we are very thankful that you have come." So my going into homeopathy was highly emotionally derived, and that's what I'm saying now. And fortunately, at Calcutta also, I got those devoted spirits. Dr. B.K. Bose. Who was B.K. Bose? B.K. Bose had gone to America during First World War. Why? To prepare bombs. He went there to learn how to prepare bombs. So he was working as a coolie on the station. When Ken got down from the train, he saw this boy, a fair, good-looking boy, and he's a coolie. He asked him, "Why are you here?" He said, so he took B.K. Bose to his house. He admitted him in his college and made him a homeopath. And that B.K. Bose practiced in US, came to India and spent every penny of his earning in constructing the Calcutta Medical College. And today, that Calcutta Medical College is his. Every paisa belongs to B.K. Bose. So such were the people.
Yeah, sir, and many sacrifices you have made. Yeah, many
I
sacrifices.
don't believe in the word sacrifice, because sacrifice is not the appropriate word. It is, I have got the returns.
Yes.
I have got the returns of which I still don't think I am fit. Because I compare myself with my colleagues, with my allopathic colleagues.
Yes.
Some of them are orthopedicians, some of them are pediatricians, some are ophthalmologists.
Yeah.
We are still alive,
Yes.
but then where are they and who am I?
Yeah.
Yes, they also are in crores, I accept,
Yes.
but then I govern the entire world.
So that is the success story in itself.
So I don't use the word success. That is what I am. I have been paid much more than what
Yes.
homeopathy has paid me.
So, डॉक्टर कासिम चिमथानवाला सर बिलीव्स ऑन गुरु शिष्य परंपरा. उन्हें लगता है कि एवरी होम्योपैथ जो कि बुक्स तो पढ़ लेता है बट वो प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर पाता है क्योंकि उसने कभी टीचर नहीं किया, गुरु नहीं किया, जो कि उसे राइट होम्योपैथी कैसे प्रैक्टिस करे या एक आर्टिस्ट कैसे बने, होम्योपैथी साइंस प्रैक्टिस करते हुए ये कैसे सिखाए, तो गुरु करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. I hope you learned this teaching from Dr. Kasim Chimthanwala sir, and I hope you all like this video. Kindly stay tuned for the next videos.